Andre Stein. We are here on the cabin of the Eve at Farnborough Air Show 2022. This must be very exciting, sitting in what will be your eVTOL vehicle.
It is. Farnborough is so exciting. Our show has been a while since we were able to be here. So this is the place where aviation happens. And talking about the future of aviation and a new frontier really for aviation here, it's incredible. And being able to showcase what we're doing to create this future.
4 seats for 4 passengers, pilot in front. Maybe in the near future you will have autonomous flying?
So we believe in an autonomous future, and we believe in creating this bridge to the future. So the way you are designing that is starting the operation with one eVTOL operator in the front plus 4 passengers, but the same vehicle could go up to 6 passengers in a future autonomous operation. We think that's the right approach, so we can work with the existing regulatory framework and work with regulatory authorities to create that together and start the operation with this operator on board, allow us to gather enough data to assure that future autonomous is going to be a safe operation as well, keeping aviation safe.
Yeah. This is the cabin, but on the presentation you gave an update on the design. Mm-hmm. What have you changed on the design of the Eve?
So it's important to emphasize that has not been a change per se. As part of the development process, you have been working on different configurations and taking different decisions at the right time. So some time ago, we decided for a lift plus cruise configuration that allow us to keep it simple, avoid moving parts, no tilts, and rely on wings for forward flight, right? So that creates the DNA we're looking at. With that, and with all the engagement we have now and everything we've learned since we started this project back in 2017, we're able to select the configuration to move ahead. So between what you're showing before and now, we are using a canard and canard wing configuration as the baseline to show externally. And this one, it is more conventional in a way, wing and pennage.
A bigger wing now.
It is not about the size of the wing necessarily, but it's about being a wing and pennage rather than canard and wing.
Yeah, all the rotors are now on the single wing.
Yeah, 8 rotors, as we have been, that was another point of the technical discussion, to converge on these 8 rotors, so we are keeping that, and all the rotors are on the wingspan now.
Will this change the flight characteristics of the vehicle? No. So
you
don't have to do and redesign the control laws as you are together developing with TU Delft in the Netherlands?
Exactly. That's part of the development process, right? So we are developing and working with the control laws as we are developing the configuration too. So these are 2 interactive aspects and 2 important building blocks. So everything we've been doing so far was to reach this level of maturity where we could disclose the direction we are going.
Yeah, yeah. Eve is here, Whisk is here, Vertical is here. They're all showing their mock-ups, their designs. Is Farnborough 2022 really about eVTOLs now? Maybe more than the Boeing Max and the Airbus A320s?
It is about aviation, but definitely more and more that discussion, the advanced mobility, urban air mobility, eVTOLs are part of this work. We are seeing that in every single air show where more and more of the discussion goes around that. It's an exciting new future for aviation, so it's expected that there are a lot of buzz around it, right?
Yeah. Vertical Aerospace announced on Friday that they have their first pre-delivery payments from American Airlines for their first 50 aircraft. Has Eve already received pre-delivery payments?
So we don't disclose all the commercial conditions in our payment, but it's important to highlight that quite a few of our customers are also investors on Eve, right? So we have companies like SkyWest, Republic, Azura, Falco that are investors on Eve too. We are working very closely with them. I will not disclose the conditions, the commercial conditions we have, but what I can say is that that is to be expected from other players too, right? But yeah. Good for them.
But also for the eVTOL industry as a whole, because it's a signal that a customer like American has confidence that this will really work out in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But there was a recent study, I think it was from Bain, who said, yeah, 2026 is very close. The regulators have to decide, the time schedules really decide. Is 2026 really feasible?
Well, the funny thing, and when you start saying 2026, we are actually the latest date among all the peers, right? The one that started with that date. So because exactly we knew a thing or two about our craft certification, how hard it is. So we believe that some of our peers are optimistic, and they're already seeing them moving that from this year, next year to further down the timeline. We're confident that's achievable date exactly because of the experience you have. But to your point, it's in theory, at least in paper, it's after what our peers are saying that they'll be able to enter the market.
Okay, I wish you a very successful Farnborough.
Thank you.
Thank you.